All right, welcome to another free form. Well, it ain't Saturday because I had to go to a birthday party for my mother-in-law yesterday. This is our Sunday exclusive this week. Next week, it should be back on Saturdays. So sorry, motherfuckers, we fucked up. But like I like to say last week,
It's so good.
Look at all
Yeah.
this whiskey, dude. Look at all that whiskey, man.
Yeah, I already drank a bunch, so you don't need to see me drink right at the very moment. But
This is my third glass.
oh, I've had quite a few sips, but
This is straight, motherfucker. I don't need a chaser.
hey, I drink it and then I use the chaser. I don't put it in the chaser.
Fucking chase it. I think people who chase shit are bitches, but that's okay. But
Well, as long as you're still alive and kicking, that's the main thing.
alive and kicking, doo-doo, still to your love. Okay, that was Simple Minds. All right, man. But fuck, I love that group. We talked about that on our podcast. That'll be out in 7 weeks. But I have some questions, man. I rate them down because if I don't have any fucking written questions, we just go blah 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 blah, and we look like idiots. So I'm gonna ask you a question. I don't think I've ever asked you this before. Megadeth just released a new single. We'll be back. Chapter 1. I sent you the video. I don't know if you heard it. Did you watch it?
That's the only one I did not hear, but that's because I was busy doing other stuff.
Motherfucker. Want to know what you
No,
thought.
no, I'll listen to it, but
I wanted you to listen to it for the video.
let me ask you something.
All right.
Do you think that it sounds more like older or newer?
I put it in Rust in Peace era Megadeth.
Okay, then even though I haven't heard it yet, I will say any new Megadeth, as far as I'm concerned, the only group that could match Megadeth as far as doing good new music would be Metallica.
That's what I was going to ask you. The question is, I'm getting people on both sides saying they like Megadeth better than Metallica. They like Metallica better than Megadeth. Who do you like better out of those two bands?
I like Megadeth better overall, but I would.
They made Risk though.
But I would say they both have their good points and their bad points.
I agree with you on that. Risk was horrible. I like the Load and Reload albums that people don't like. I like the Black
really
album.
Like them a lot.
I do too.
I do like Load better than Reload, but people were saying shit about it, and I thought, no, this sounds better than. I thought it sounded better than Ride the Lightning. I'm not going to say it sounded better than Master of Puppets because that's one of the top metal
albums. I don't think anything sounds better than Master of Puppets, tell you the truth.
In the whole world. But aside from that, I think Load is one of their best albums.
I agree with you, dude.
That's not a typical opinion, but I don't care about typical opinions.
Yeah, we need to do a Load episode just to fuck with people because
I would do it because I liked it. I'm not going to do it necessarily.
Well, I like it too, but you know me, I want to fuck with people.
Bonus. That is a bonus.
That is a fucking great bonus, just to fuck with people like Eric RMC Peace Jordan from Rock All Over You podcast. Say, look, motherfucker,
like some group
sit
that
and
I
spin because you suck. No, I'm joking.
He likes some stuff that I hate. He most of the stuff he likes I like, but there's some stuff he likes that I don't like.
You know, he's younger than us, but fuck, that guy acts like an old grumpy old motherfucker. He says, get off my lawn. He fucking, what he doesn't like, dude, he goes off on it.
Well, would you say a lot of the people like us because they're so young that they don't know any better?
I don't know, but Eric RMC Jordan, he's a cool motherfucker. But man, that dude, he bitches so much about shit he doesn't like. It's like
young 20s.
He's in his, I think he's in his late 20s, man.
Oh, Oh wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
man.
think people that age knew us. I thought that they were at least 30.
No, Eric's cool, dude. He's been with us before on the podcast with Rush,
He's a
and he's a great guy, man. But like, he's like a grumpy old man. He's like, fucking, I thought I was grumpy. That dude just bitches about everything. It gives you fucking visuals about why he hates it. It's like this song is like a turd. It's like fucking you ate fucking shit and then pooped it out. I don't know. You know?
all right. Well, I don't usually go into groups to look at the comments anymore. So
Oh, dude, I love what are you talking about? You like it when people comment on your shit.
no, I'm saying that I don't usually look at what people post most of the groups now.
Dude, the comments give me fodder for this. For Mark and Jerry.
Yeah, but I mean, it gives you that. For me, I mean, I see it enough on my feed. I don't need to go in the groups to look.
I like listening to the fucking negative comments. You know, they're not mean about it. They're just giving their opinion, which is fucking cool as fuck. And I don't get pissed off about their opinions. You know, it's just I will fuck with them back. You know, because that's what I do. I'm a shit stirrer. But fucking, what's that guy? Mark Daly's a fucking major shit stirrer, though.
I mean, but he's also a nice guy.
Oh, he's a great guy. He was on our last episode. GTR fucking ruled.
Yeah. I want him back on a album that matters. But
well, you know what? Yeah, I want you to. You know what the rule is, dude? They get to pick their first album, and the next album Lee picks.
That's a good idea. Anyway, what I want to say is, I find that in general, a lot of them, they talk about groups that it doesn't even matter to me. Like let's say, for instance, someone wants to talk about the difference between Ozzy's album No Rest for the Wicked or Rat's Detonator. It's like, why would I even care?
I'd rather
either of those albums matter to me.
No Rest for the Wicked is way better than Rat's Detonator, even though I do like Rat's Detonator.
Okay.
Like Crazy Babies, Fire in the Sky.
But what I'm saying is
Shame, Shame, Shame by Rat rules. So.
all I'm trying to say is that there's a certain I mean, now if someone wanted to, well, if someone wanted to say that ABBA's album The Arrival was every bit a progressive rock classic as Queensryche's The Warning, then you got my attention, and not in a good way. But you know what I mean? It has to be something that's extreme and not the typical crap for me to be interested. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm trying to hang up my banner, but I can't do it right now.
It reminds me of stuff that I do when I'm trying to do stuff and I can't do it.
The Warning fucking rules, though.
I bought all three of the Queensryches, you know, when they, I used to buy all of that stuff. I bought all of the Motley Crue, all of the Rat, all of the Queensryche when I found them in a row. You know, I bought that stuff.
Yeah, but fucking,
I heard it. I do Queensryche, the EP, and then I heard The Warning, and then I heard Rage for Order. And
we did Rage for Order with Paul Korn. That was a great review. Check it out.
Yeah, and then when I heard Operation Mindcrime, I thought, oh my God, this group is like the very best.
And then Empire came out, and all you fuckers left the train, man. I love Empire.
I have to listen to it again. I think I actually had it, and I think it was an album that I heard right before I went to sleep, and it helped me go to sleep.
Oh, that sucks. I like a great album. If I put it on when I'm going to sleep, dude, I can't fucking. I need to hear it. I fucking stay awake to listen to it. I gotta put on like a Chicago album so I could pass out. But I do like Chicago. But
All right.
but if I'm listening to fucking Priest or Rush or Megadeth or Metallica album before I go to sleep, I can't go to sleep because I'm fucking rocking my ass out. I need to listen to something that like You're the Inspiration or something like that puts me to sleep, even though I do like that song.
That stuff, even though it's not my favorite Chicago stuff, Peter Cetera was in that version of the group, and what happened was he was on their 18th album, and then it's a whole other discussion, but he basically, you have to know both sides of the story. He apparently left the group, but when he left because they kind of gave him no other choice but to leave. So it's not like he really wanted to, but after he left and they did Chicago 9 or like 18, they then did some press stuff saying now that Peter Cetera is out of the group, now the rest of us can do what we really want to do.
Well, the thing is, I know that story. I could add more to it. The thing is, the producer, David Foster and Peter Cetera, made their own clique. And David Foster wanted to do more Peter Cetera stuff, and it alienated the rest of the band.
I won't say whether that's right or wrong. I will say it makes sense, but what happened then was they had a guy named Chaz Sanford, who he worked with people like Stevie Nicks, and he might have worked with Simple Minds, I forget, but he had his own cheap studio so that if you recorded at his studio, he didn't charge people a lot of money. And so Chicago was able to do an album with him on it, and they were promoting it as being, this is going to be the great Chicago album. And I got it, and I was horrified.
Hey, the best song, the best song of 17 is Stay the Night.
I'm talking about their 19th album. I mean, is
that the one with Look Away on it?
That sounds familiar, but what I want to say is no matter what you thought about Peter Cetera's stuff in the group, he at least had catchy melodies that you remembered and a little bit of a soulful edge. This album,
he didn't even show up for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nomination, you know.
I think that that's good because knowing how he felt about them afterwards, I don't blame him.
But you know they have a new album coming out.
I'm going to talk about that stuff after this, but
okay.
He was not on their 19th album, and that album was horrible.
He wasn't on 18 either. He left it for 17. That's when the 18 they made the remake of 25 6-4.
I think that was a different album.
When Jason Schiff came in and took his place. I like Jason Schiff though.
All I know is that no. All right. I was there back in the day. My
So was
mind
I.
is clouded. But I'm trying to make a point. The point was
I'll make your fucking point.
we're-
I'm gonna drink some whiskey then.
that's fine.
I'm gonna say fuck it. All right, go ahead.
I bought the album because I was thinking they're talking about how great this is. Every song that you thought Peter Cetera did that was sappy, that ruined Chicago, was 10 times as sappy and worse when he left the band.
I agree
He-
with you. I agree with
he-
you.
Brought the little bit of soul that was left. And then when I heard
I
the
agree
interview
with you.
him, when I heard the interview, I was like, and then when they kicked out Danny Serafine,
Oh, that sucked.
um,
He had a groove, dude.
they
But he showed up at the Rock and Roll Hall
yeah.
of Fame.
that's the one thing, is that he had so much pride that, and he was so pissed at what happened with him that he was like, you know what? I don't fucking care what they do to me. I'm gonna fucking be there. And you could hear he admits as kindly as he can in his tough boy way, I'm here. You can't fucking kick me out of this shit.
He was like, fuck you bitches, I'm here. You all suck. This is fucking my band. I fucking created this band. Who was a guitar player who shot himself on accident?
Terry Caff.
Cherry Caff was like an amazing guitarist. And then we had the keyboard player. Who was the keyboard player?
Robert
Chaplin?
Lamb.
Chaplin. Sons of Chaplin.
Oh, he was later. Bill Champlin, yeah.
He came in on 17 and 16, right?
He came in on 16, yeah.
Yeah, I love 16. I love 17.
That's one of the best moves that they made. And you know, I met Bill Champlin. I went to their concert, Sons of Champlin, back in like 1974. And I saw the guitarist Terry Haggerty. I was asking him, hey, when he was walking by, do you know where Bill Champlin is? And he must be in the building. And I'm go over there. And he was so cool. And I saw Terry Haggerty later when I went to another
You
show.
say Haggerty, and I think of Dan Haggerty from Gentlemen. Go ahead.
No fault there, but he give me a moment because my stomach had a slight little pain.
You're getting a little flicklimped.
So it's not me pausing.
How the fuck did we get on a Chicago rant? I don't know.
All I want to
That's
say,
fucking cool though. I like it.
Terry Haggerty, my brother Steve had jammed with him, and when I mentioned him, he went, yeah, I remember Steve. He is so cool. I met quite a few of the members of the band, and I hung out with the bassist Al Strong. The thing is, Al Strong was in a group with the drummer Bill Bowen called the Honor Farm. That was, they named the group after a rehabilitation like center for people who had to go to jail, and then they had to go for a while, but they weren't like criminals. They were just repeat offenders that needed to be detained for about maybe a few months. They went to a place called the Honor Farm, and I do not see any mention of them, of the group, anywhere, or Al Strong or Bill Bowen after they were in the Suns. I saw them live. I saw them at the Fairfax Festival. I saw them several times. I hung out at Al Strong's house. He played me some of their studio work. He was a cool guy. They don't have anything of that group on the internet at all.
Al
And
Strong?
yeah, Al Strong and Bill Bowen. I talked
never
with
heard
a
of
friend
them.
of mine who knew them and who was responsible for having me meet up with him and be at his house. And he's not sure now what happened, but it's like, if I could find a copy of the Honor Farms album with Al Strong and Bill Bowen, that's something that is like,
I would
yeah,
do a review on that because you know what? I don't give a fuck. We do what we want.
you know what?
We ain't fucking we
I
ain't
can't
fucking into
find
fuck.
it. I don't even know it. It's like, I can't find it because there's nothing on the internet about it.
We do albums that we want to do. We don't do albums that people want us to do.
What I mean is,
I don't care. Like we had that fucking Mascara Sue. It's getting to 30 downloads, but it took a while to get there. You know what? But we
You
are
know,
fucking comedy on that album, that fucking review. Listen to us for the comedy. Don't listen to us because you don't know the fucking band, man.
would you
Listen to us because we fucking rule.
would you believe me if I said that occasionally I still listen to it because I like it?
I don't care, dude. I will do as long as they're rock genre. You know, you don't give me no jazz unless it's jazz fusion rock. But I'm just saying we need to keep it in the rock genre because we are freeform rock.
Yeah,
You know?
and so that's like
I don't want to
saying,
do country. I don't want to do jazz. I don't want to do fuck. I'll do jazz rock fusion though. I will go there as long as it's the rock.
what if I don't mention what genre it is?
You've done that to me before, and we've done an album, and I was pissed off at you.
Okay, well, that actually was rock.
Well, if it's rock, I'll do it. I don't care if I don't like it. I'll do it. I'll give my opinions because you know what? We fucking are honest. We give our fucking honest opinions. I may piss you off. I don't give a fuck if I piss you off because
you know what?
I'm not gonna fucking say something I like it just to make you happy.
I'm thinking to myself, there's an album that I really don't like at all, but I want us to review it.
Fuck, man. You know, I give you albums that I do like. That's the problem. You give me albums you just want to hear my reaction on.
This one is one that would you rather I give you an album that I absolutely love, and I think this album needs.
I would like to give you I would like you to give me albums that you actually like. Just not to get my fucking
like would
you know, but there has been
like
albums that you
to
haven't
make
liked
the
that I
next
have
album?
liked.
Would you like me to make the next album that we do some that I think is special and so much within my love that I feel like we need to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you like it. I don't want you to give me albums that you don't like just to fuck with me. I know you didn't like Hot Poop, dude. I know you didn't like
no, I did like it.
You did? How?
Yeah. I would play that for my birth mom, and she looked at me like I was nuts. I actually liked that album.
I'm fucked up.
I actually like
My
that
wife isn't
album
here. I'm gonna
a
smoke
lot.
some weed. Fuck this shit.
I actually like that album a lot. Do you hear me? I like that Hog Poop album.
That's great. I need to smoke some weed.
I did not do it as a shit on. I did it well because of the name. I did it, but I really liked the album.
But you've given me albums that you haven't liked just to get my reaction on it.
Yes.
And sometimes you give me albums you haven't liked that I liked.
And I don't like that.
It's like, dude, I ain't fucking a bitch. I give you my honest opinion. I don't give you fucking pre-recorded shit.
You know what? It actually makes me feel better when you do like it. Not because you like it, but because it reminds me that I don't need to have to think about your feelings. I can think about the album and think that I'll trust you to have whatever opinion you have, and that you might have a different opinion, but at least it will be your opinion, and that it might be surprising.
I fucking quit a podcast because the fucker was giving me opinions that I wanted to hear. I don't want to hear opinions I want to hear. I want to hear the opinion that you actually think.
Okay.
Because that pisses me off when you're trying to make me feel happy. I don't want to be happy. I want to know your actual fucking opinion. Don't tell me you like Striper when you don't like fucking Striper. Fucking dick. You know who you are. He's probably watching. Fucking racist motherfucker. All right.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say his name. But
yeah. I get along with him. All I want to say is that
that's cool, man. I don't hate you for that.
Yeah. Because he's always been cool with me. Anyway, all I want to say is all I know is that I sometimes, when I was young, I picked songs and played for people on purpose to get their reaction. That's something
I know you do that shit. You do it with
always have done.
Yeah.
So I'm only continuing the trend.
I know what you're doing. But I'd like to get to you put up a video about the Vinnie Vincent shit or whatever, the Kiss Fest.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool as fuck. You know, you got 3 comments and fucking 4 likes on that on our Freeform Rock podcast.
I'm surprised that I got that many.
But yeah, you need to get on there and comment back.
That's because the people who commented, I can talk to them on my own page.
But I'd like you to comment back because it shows that we're interactive with them.
Which I'm not.
But dude, you complain that people don't comment on your shit, but then when people comment,
why? Not the Freeform. I don't care whether they comment on Freeform. I care whether they comment on mine.
We're getting like 200 to 100 views now on our videos. You got 24 on the video you made. That's fucking awesome. You're getting more than Mark and Jared.
I will make comments. Okay.
I want you to fucking comment back, man.
But don't you understand that sometimes I might be talking to them on Messenger and we comment that way?
But you know what? I want you to comment back onto them because it shows the people we could make money off this fucking YouTube shit If you fucking comment back,
I would be okay with making vodka. I won't care about the money. I just need
dude, I would
food.
split it with you half and half, you know?
Man, if I'll put it to you like this, if you gave me a bottle of Drambuie in the mail, I would do 100 albums that you want me to
I'm gonna
do.
send you a bottle of Tito's handmade vodka.
I can get those little tiny bottles at the store.
I got fucking what is
They're
that?
not they're not that
I want to
fantastic.
pause this video and fucking go get me some fucking moonshine. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna go get some moonshine. I'll be right back. All right, man. I got my little moonshine shot here. What were we
Yeah.
talking about, dude? We were talking about shit you picked that you like.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that was hard.
If you wanted me to pick something that I love.
I would like you to pick things you love.
Yeah, I don't want to get into it because it's still a sore spot, but I did pick one thing that I love.
Dropped it. Fuck.
I did pick one thing that I love that ended up making me angry because you didn't love it. And so let's just get past that.
I need to look up the table because I dropped half the moonshine. Fuck. I suck.
Yeah, but I mean, so I'm gonna pick stuff that I love, that I won't be upset with your opinion of.
Okay, man. That's fine. But
because, well, okay, I'll mention it. The Fairport Convention got me really boiling, and it's like, damn it. But
port.
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
Port.
Damn it. But I mean,
but I like her voice on other songs.
The thing is,
fuck, alcohol spillage.
At the time, I thought this is gonna be a good, serious review where we talk about the music and then I can promote it to people and it will give us cred. And then I ended up yelling like a complete nut.
It was fucking hippie music, dude. You know, Ralph, Dr. Riera, Dr. Fuck loved it. You did it on your show and that was cool, man.
Yeah. So all I'm saying though is that
I'm dumb. You're fucking the Great Kazoo, you know.
That's not the point. The
I'm
point
Fred Flintstone, man. You're the Great Kazoo.
Yeah. I used to play kazoo when I was young. All I want to say is that it's a different thing. So what I'm gonna do, because there's so many different albums and so many different things, what I'm gonna do is pick an album where I'm not going to be affected by how you think. I will be able to be okay with how you think.
You should pick an album where you think I'm going to hate it, but you love it. That rules.
There's so many of those.
Well, you should pick those too, because that's fun. But the thing is, you think I'm going to hate it, but sometimes I actually like it.
Yeah. There's how about if instead I pick an album just because I want to pick it, and it's been a long time since I heard it, and it might not be my very favorite, but I grew up with it and I respect it. and I feel it needs to be done, and I just want to do it.
I don't care, dude. You picked lots of those albums that need to be done.
Oh, okay.
But if it's in the rock genre, I'm fine.
It's a Canadian group, and yes,
I love
they
Canadian
have
groups.
horns. They have horns, but they're a rock group.
I love Canadian bands. You know that.
They have horns. Is that fine?
Care if they have horns. I
Cool.
don't judge people, man. But then we get to freaking. Do you think the kids are all pissed off now because they have shitty music?
No, I think that they don't know better, and that they think they have good music, and that's what gets me like confused.
You listen to Drake, Justin Bieber, One Direction, fucking that fucking Korean band, the boy band. It's like, this is what I say about boy bands. They fucking make what, 4 albums, like fucking New Kids on the Block, and then 20 years later they come back and do tours that sell out because those fucking little bitches that were fucking 14 at the time that those albums came out fucking are 40-year-old women that love that shit.
I will say I was able to actually finish hearing a whole song by One Direction, and I was not getting sick by it. But Justin Bieber, after 15 or 20 seconds, I can't even finish hearing a whole song of anything that he has ever done.
Dude, him, but you know what? I will give Miley Cyrus some credit because she did Head Like a Hole by 9 Inch Nails. Her and Fergie can do some fucking rock, and they will fucking sound good at it.
I would be okay with
Miley Cyrus is hot, and so is Fergie. Sorry, I'd fuck her.
Miley Cyrus now.
Yes,
hot.
Yes, because she got some weight on her. She's not fucking a stick figure.
Now she dresses better.
She dresses better. She looks hot, even though she has short hair to her shoulders. I'm good with that because you know what? I think she's grown up and she could do some rock music, man. I don't like Nothing Else Matters that she did by Metallica. No, that wasn't good. But when she did Head Like a Hole by 9 Inch Nails on that Black Mirror show, I was like, yeah, that fucking rules. She could do some rock shit. But also, I want to ask you, man. Like I was saying, kids and music today, I think they're angry because the music sucks today. But then we get to, we already talked about your video.
Really quickly, I have yet to be really a fan of Fergie, but I will say that I will give Miley some credit. Anyway, go on.
Did you see that song she did on the Slash solo
Yes,
album?
and yes. And I'm still sticking with that opinion. Anyway, my video.
Dude, you wouldn't want to fuck her.
I've seen better, but anyway, all I want to say is, what about my video?
Your video did really good, dude. We got 24 views and 4 comments.
And I didn't even go to the show.
No, you fucking rule, dude. You need to make more videos on our fucking freeform YouTube because, dude, we're getting over 100 views a week now on this shit. We're fucking blowing up.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see 2 drunk assholes fucking talk about music.
Yeah. The point is that I want to make an impact. I just don't want people to watch
Dude,
The-
I want to make an impact. I want to give people new music, like fucking Late Night Trouble. We had her on our podcast.
Yeah,
Fucking Ronya Kaminsky from fucking Pinpricks, and fucking the Smackbound. That chick. She was fucking awesome. I like to get new bands on there. I would like to get fucking the Dust Coda on here, man. We aren't fucking old motherfuckers that don't want to listen to the new music. You actually, when I give you new music that is cool, you will fucking like it.
I hate to be taken out of the closet like that, but the truth is, if it's good and it's new, yeah, I remember back in the day when new music came out on Tower Listening Station,
I love Shower Records, man.
and I went to hear stuff. Do you know Robbie Williams?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't like it.
Okay. I'll stop there. But
He did some Queen shit, right?
that's the guy from
I know he played with NXS, but it's like any band that played, any singer that sings
do you
with
know the song
NXS,
Let Me
Michael
Entertain?
Hutchins just rules.
Do you know the song Let Me Entertain You?
Let me entertain you. Let me. Yeah, fuck I do, dude. That's off jazz. Queen. He did a good version of that. I'll give you that.
That's not a Queen song.
Let Me Entertain You is not a Queen song off of jazz.
I'm talking about he did a version of a video with Kiss makeup. Did you see it?
No.
You don't.
Oh,
You're
fuck it.
talking about the guy from either American Idol or Britain's Got Talent. You're not talking about Robbie Williams.
Robbie Williams sang with NXS and did Queen songs, right? Yeah, come on, dude.
Wait, I have to go. No, I'm not going to go offline. But no. Don't tell me that about him.
Robbie Williams, dude, he sang with Queen. He sang with NXS, like Lion.
Maybe Robbie Williams. Let me take a look.
I'm looking
Well,
to you.
Okay. He was in a group called Take That.
Yeah, he did. He sang "We Are the Champions" with Queen.
Did he?
Yeah. And fucking so did.
No. You're talking about the guy from American Idol.
No, he wasn't on American Idol. That was Adam Lambert.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
What, you know what I'm talking about, dude? You know what
did Rob I'm gonna look Robbie Williams and Queen just to see. Fuck me, you seem to be correct.
Yep, he did. Let Me Entertain You.
That's not the Queen song. that's a different song altogether. That's heavy and intense.
I am so fucked up right now, and I got so much shit to talk to you about.
Okay, let me ask. No, let you ask me, and I'm not going to criticize. I'm just going to give you
Oh,
quick.
you see this shirt right here? It was like Judas Priest Painkiller.
Yeah.
I went to fucking El Torito this morning for their breakfast fucking brunch. Waffles and fucking bacon, eggs. They had pasoli or whatever. I just took the regular breakfast. And as I was going down to get my fucking bacon and sausage, this guy came out. He's like 56. And he said, "Did you get this shirt from the concert, a Painkiller concert?" I go, "No, I got this shirt a couple months ago when Judas Priest played with Queensryche with Todd Delatorre." And he goes, "You know what? I went to that show, Painkiller. I saw them with Pantera opening. That was fucking amazing. The thing that pisses me off is like, I could talk to a chick who came up to Corndog Castle at Disneyland, and she had a Van Halen with the wings, not rings, that everybody says. And I said, "What's your favorite song from Van Halen?" "I just like the shirt." I miss people coming up to you like I had today that came up to me and started talking about Judas Priest Painkiller tour. I miss people coming up to me because they're wearing the shirt because they love the band, not because the shirt looks cool. I miss people coming, and that was awesome this morning when this guy came up to me and started talking to me about Pantera opened for Judas Priest during the Painkiller tour. And I was like, that fucking rules. I don't know why I didn't tell him to listen to the Freeform Rock podcast. That guy was just so happy to talk to me that I was wearing this shirt this morning. And that made me happy that I didn't promote us.
That's cool.
But the thing is, people today don't know these bands and they only wear them because the artwork is cool.
I'm not saying that you should have promoted us, because the truth is each situation is its own thing. And I sometimes will talk to people and I don't mention stuff because that is not something that you should think about. But
this guy was promoting us.
If you had a situation where you talk to someone about something and you feel happy about it, that's the thing that matters.
But this guy came up to me, and because I was wearing a shirt, "Did you get that shirt from that concert, from that tour?" I said, "No, I got this from like 4 or 5 months ago with Edmund Conestracci and Vincent Cavanaugh. We went to saw the Judas Priest tour, and I bought the shirt." Yeah. I didn't get, but he was telling me he went to this Painkiller thing with fucking Pantera, but that was awesome.
But it's still, it's cool because it's two people who like the group who got the merch because they like the group, and so that's the cool thing.
The thing is, I miss that. I don't get too many people coming up to me because of the shirt anymore. You know, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I would say back in the day, it's like we saw somebody with a mohawk or fucking metal shirts, we knew what they liked. It's now people today get the mohawks. They look like the look, but they're into hip hop and they're into rap. It's not like we can't tell what music they like anymore because they just get it because it looks cool. It's like, I like people who look like the music.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to judge you in any way. I'm just going to give a statement, and I mean this in the best possible way. But I'm only going to say this only to give an example of why I sometimes act the way I do. You are open to listening to new stuff, but sometimes I find, okay, I'm talking about this group or that group, and you aren't familiar with them. And so I get to the point where I'm like, not that I'm frustrated that you don't know them, but but in a way, but no, all I'm trying to say is that I think about so many different kinds of groups. And so for me, it seems almost obvious that everyone would know the groups that I know, and they don't necessarily know them. And so I mean, I do appreciate you listening, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, Lou Gramm in Black Sheep,
That
and
fucking rule, dude.
and then I don't want to get down on you for the Wikipedia, but
I
But I
hardly
want-
use the Wikipedia, dude.
but
I
what
just
I
give
want
you
to
what
say,
they do. That's about it.
but what I want to say is that there are some people I had to remind my birth mom who Paul Simon was, and she's older than me.
I love
and-
Paul Simon.
And she's like,
We should do a Paul Simon album.
yeah, who is that? And I'm like, you're my mom, you're older than me, and you don't know who Paul Simon is?
Seeing me and Julio down by the schoolyard.
And yeah, and Billy Joel. I think
Billy Joel, the stranger. My God, Billy Joel rules.
I eventually think I got her to admit that she knew a little bit about Billy Joel. But what I'm talking about is when people are older than me and I know more about music than they do, and I'm trying to tell people about stuff, I just get frustrated because I think, who educated these people and who didn't?
It is.
That's
You listen to
that's the
Beyonce
point.
and fucking Drake and shit. Come on, man.
That's
You
the
don't
point.
know.
And so
I'm sorry, people.
sometimes
You don't know real
sometimes I
music.
get on your case only because
I got some
I think-
overkill, man.
yeah, they're fine. All
We
I'm
need to
trying
do an overkill album.
yeah, if I can finish what I say, we can do one.
You
All I
can
want to
always
say,
finish what you say.
well, I'm never finished. I'm kidding, but
You
anyway,
always finish. Shut up.
I know I'm being funny. All I want to say is the idea is if you had known about them a little bit more, that's the thing, is I feel bad because I feel like you could have known more than you do. And so I'm just I get frustrated because I think your opinion is based on the fact that you don't know as much as you could. That's all.
Yeah, that's why I have you. You tell me stuff that I don't know.
Yeah, and I want to give you tips on how you can find out for yourself.
Dude, like I found that band the other day. I don't remember them. I talked about
That's cool.
Well,
I don't mind if you don't even remember them. The fact that you like
don't
them is
remember
good
it
enough
because
for me.
I am so fucked up right now, dude.
Hey,
I don't know how
I
fucked
like
up I
the
am.
fact that
I'm so fucked up.
because
I want to go take a nap. I'm
oh
so fucked up.
man, you know, Jade Warrior. Have you heard of them?
No.
Okay, then it won't matter whether or not I decide to pick an album that they did after the label dropped them and then they released it years later,
Well,
right?
usually the best albums is when the label drops people.
Or
Uh,
are you? I just saw that. Or
so
do you
fucked
want?
up.
Do you? All right.
Everything's
you
getting
want-
blurry.
My own personal opinion. I mean, as far as what the best song by Jade Warrior is, or do you want me to pick what I know to be their best album, regardless of my opinion?
I just want you to pick a good album.
All right, then how about if I pick an album by a group called the Good Rats?
All right, man. The other thing that we're
With-
gonna
It's
we're gonna,
cool if I can find the album
I'm gonna follow this chair. I am so fucked up right now.
by the Good Rats with Bruce Kulick.
I
I don't want to. I'm making these choices that I'm not going to want to do after.
Dude, I don't care what you make as long as it's rock,
Okay.
and as long as you're not fucking with me. But
I'm always going to do. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to.
I know you're gonna fuck with me. That's fucking cool. That's what makes us great. We rule. But like I
Fine.
asked you last week, we need to do the Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 in one podcast with the fucking Charles Trainer.
And I'm not so sure what he'll be okay with it.
I don't care. Fuck him.
I mean, he'll do it, but he's not.
Cherry Soups at Coma wasn't a good
He's-
song.
he's-
and I wrote, fuck you, you suck.
He's politer than me.
I
but-
don't want people to be polite. I want people
No,
to be
I'm
real.
talking. No, I'm not talking about on the podcast, but I'm saying he's politer than me when it comes to how he feels about the album. I'm less happy to do it.
Well, we need to do it. We need to do it in one show. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. You pick 2 songs
I
from
can
Use Your
talk
Illusion
about
1.
James for a half
picks-
hour.
He picks 2 albums from Use Your Illusion 1. You pick 2 songs from 2. He picks 2 songs from 2. Only
No,
4 songs.
one song each.
No, I think we need 2 each.
No,
Because it's gonna be a double fucking podcast.
shut up.
I'm not gonna shut up.
All
Make me.
right. If I can
But if you guys don't pick
Talk
my
about
favorite
my-
song,
James who look like Michael J. Fox and I can talk about him for a half hour, I'll do that episode.
I love Michael J. Fox.
This is my friend James who looked like him.
Ah,
Is that cool?
I fucking do whatever you fucking want, dude, man.
All right. I don't want to do that episode, but I'll do it for your sugar ass tight shit.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now. Next week is Suicidal Tendencies debut album. The week after is what you pick. And the week after, we're doing Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 in one fucking long podcast.
And one long poop.
And I'm gonna get fucking Charles to be on the video. I don't think we've had any guests on the freeform video.
It might be our last episode, but good luck with that.
Fuck you, dude. You ain't quitting on me.
No, I'm talking about other people might quit.
Dude, Charles Trainer's your bitch, dude. You get him to do anything you want. You did an Oasis episode for him. That was cool.
That's because he's good at training me.
All right, man. I am fucked up, dude. I drink that fucking moonshine right now. And I drank half it and I spilled the other half and I fucking had to use the towel to crap it up.
Oh well.
I fucking alcohol waste, man. I fucking suck. I suck. But Lee, man, let's fucking say goodbye to this fucking episode.
Bye.
Give me the notes, bitch. Love you.
I will. Okay.